Hello, this is Talking to the Edge, where we try to walk to the border of a 1.18 Minecraft world, which is 30 million blocks out. We want to give credit to KurtJMac, who originated the idea with Farlands or Bust. His channel will be linked in every description. While we walk, we'll be talking about topics that center around content creation and platforms such as Twitch and YouTube. And every other week, you'll see a guest. Guests will range from our close friends to Twitter mutuals to people we've heard about through the content creation grapevine. So if you have any suggestions on who you want to see on the pod, let us know in the comments. Did you want to talk about Heartstoppers first?
Oh my god! Yes! I am in love, actually. I was like gushing about it to my sister earlier because she was like, I was like, you should watch this new show. Even though I actually haven't seen the show at all, but like I am so sorry. I'm trying. There you go.
We keep one bed so that we respawn here instead of back at the beginning.
Oh. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, tight.
Actually, I think we're gonna break. We're probably gonna break 200,000 blocks pretty soon.
Yes,
I'm so excited for that.
Amazing.
Damn, that's Minecraft terms that I don't know yet, but you know I trust that's a very monumental thing.
Well, right now
it is.
We've walked
3 million blocks.
190,000 blocks.
Holy shit.
No, it's 30 million blocks. Kay.
Oh, 30 million, my bad. I keep reducing the amount of blocks that we have to go.
But like, have you guys actually watched Heartstoppers, like all of it?
I've watched it, yeah.
Okay, how is the TV show? I'm very curious because I've only
have you not watched it?
No, I haven't. I've been avoiding watching it because college and my senior film, I'm gonna finish it by or I need to turn it in on May 4th. So I'm like, I'm not watching any new shows until then. And then but I like ended up just reading all the graphic novels and I caught up with it in like 2 days, and that shit has my heart. I am obsessed. It is so bad.
So the film, I think you've only watched the show, right?
Yeah, I have not read it.
Okay, and Whelm's only read the graphic novels. I've done both. I've read the entirety of the graphic novels and then seen the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I find that it lives up very well to the graphic novels. There are parts that are a little bit different just because instead of it being like a readable graphic novel, it's a TV show. Yeah. So there are definitely scenes that were changed a little bit when I went back to like read the first like 2 kind of acts. Oh, hold on. I got my boat. But overall, I really liked it.
Oh my god, we're sharing a boat. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know. Like, I think because like the graphic novel, there's like something about it that is just so wholesome to me. And it's like, I don't know, because there's like, I don't read a lot of LGBT materials to begin with, since like I don't read or especially watch that is like set in high school. Not because I'm like internalized homophobia or anything, but it's like I get really jealous when I watch them because I'm like, damn, I wish I had that in my like high school years. And then there was like a scene in the graphic novel that they like, I don't know, it like said like, I don't think there's like an age limit to youthful discoveries, and I was like, damn, I really needed to hear that.
We should put spoiler right now if you haven't seen it or haven't read it. We're gonna talk about spoilers.
I'll put a spoiler thing in the beginning of the movie start talking.
Spoiler moments in there. I'm not gonna like heavily spoil, but holy shit. There are so many things about that like graphic novel, at least from what I read, that is, how the fuck do I
shift.
Oh, there you go. But there were like moments in the comic that I was just like, I felt so validated reading it, and I was like, oh my god, like yes. And then I'm a fucking angst bitch, but there's no angst in it, and I'm okay with it because everything gives me serotonin. I'm like, yes, go kiss your boyfriend. Do it. Or like when Nick was throwing hands, spoiler warning, throwing hands with like, the homophobic guy, I'm like, yeah, get his ass, beat his ass. Oh god, it's such a good, wholesome, I don't know. I'm very glad it exists, and I'm really glad that people are just finding joy in reading it and praising it because it certainly deserves it. How the fuck do
There's definitely more angst in the TV show than there is in the graphic novel. I will let you know that right now.
Okay, I can fuck with that. I kind of like angst. Don't get me wrong. I can fuck with angst. How bad is the miscommunication? Are there miscommunication in the
In the
series?
TV show, there is. I feel like there's a little bit of miscommunication, but it's definitely not to the point where like it's very like obvious. Like, oh my god, their whole relationship is like teetering like on this miscommunication.
Okay.
It's more of like the anxiety that Charlie feels like in the graphic novels is kind of what's like creates like the angst.
Ah.
Yeah, so I feel like they play up Charlie's anxiety a lot more in the TV show than they do in the first like few chapters of
I see.
the graphic novel.
Sorry, I was hungry.
Interesting.
I was like, why can I not run?
They also make Ben way less of an asshole in the TV show than he is in
Really?
the fucking graphic novel. Yeah.
Ben?
He's more of an asshole in
He's
the graphic?
yeah, he's worse.
Ben's, okay, because I kind of saw the scene where he was definitely violating, like crossing boundaries with like Charlie.
Yeah.
And I saw that scene on YouTube, and in the show, he was kind of like I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I really like you, as if he was like upset doing this. But in the graphic novels, he is straight up like, oh, you're so hot when you're angry, and I'm like, get the fuck off of him, bro.
Ew.
He is snide and snarky, and he's clearly just using Charlie just to like make out with somebody. Whoa, I was about to
careful,
die.
careful.
How the fuck? Okay, we got it. So I was just like, damn.
There we go.
Nice.
So yeah, he's like way less. I feel like for TV, I guess it was better to make him way less of kind of almost a rapist.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little bit graphic for a show that is targeted at kids, even though it's important for them to like know about it.
Yeah.
But they definitely downplayed it a little bit, probably for that reason.
Because in the graphic novels, I was like, oh my god, damn, like he is actually sexually assaulting, and I like also noticed they toned down on a lot of the swear words. I was like, oh, they didn't. Is there any like swear words in the show? I'm like, let my man Nick say fuck, please.
I don't remember really.
I don't either.
Damn.
I don't think so.
Damn.
I feel like I remember something, but I also don't. So I don't know.
Oh, how the fuck?
Let's go this way around this.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit. Oh, there's a
skeleton. I do remember one word change that was kind of funky. I thought it was very funny. And it's odd that I picked up on it, but at one point they were like, Charlie and Nick were talking, and Charlie was like, I thought I apologized too much. And I forget what Nick said in the graphic novel. He was like, whatever, or something like that, or like, hey, with like an exclamation. In the TV show, they made him so much more British. He said oi instead of stop.
Oi.
I just thought it was very funny.
The fucking British accent is what like takes me out. I know it's said in England, but just hearing everyone just be like talking in a British accent, I'm like, damn, they're British. I hate this.
I hate this.
And also, like, Cal, really cool. He has fucking stupid hair in the show. I cannot get over his hair. And I'm like, oh my god, I hate to be mean, but no wonder you're getting picked on with a fucking hair like that. I swear.
All right.
Okay, let's be careful of
the snow that you fall through and will kill you.
What?
Yeah, you start to get frostbite. Yeah, it's new to like the 1.18 versions.
I don't see any of those, so it should be okay. Oh, this.
Oh, did you find some?
No, it's not okay. I
Like,
can never
how do you
tell. It looks slightly different.
Oh. We're okay. We're fine.
I thought you were falling in. I was like, oh god.
I also thought I was falling in. I was like, I'm dead. Goodbye.
My life is done.
Life is done. No. Also, I don't know. I don't remember. They created a whole new character for the TV show.
Oh.
I'm almost positive that Imogen was not in the graphic novel.
Not.
Really?
I know there was another friend.
Her.
Wait, hated who?
Imogen. I just accidentally changed my what?
Stop doing that. You did it like you did.
Apparently, if you hit F3 and F4, you can change your. Okay, I'm back in.
Oh.
Nice. Hello?
Funky. Okay.
Strange.
Wait, what is F3 and F4?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do it
Okay,
'cause you're not
I don't
on,
have
but you might be
game
able
mode
to.
switcher, so never mind.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she wasn't, I don't know, she wasn't my favorite character, but a lot of people were like, I think she like realized at the end, she was like, oh my god, the reason that Nick blew me off, and sorry, this is a little bit of a spoiler whelm.
Mhm.
She's like, the reason that Nick blew me off is because he's gay or bi or whatever.
Oh, she was the girl. I think I heard a scene that they added a new scene where a girl like kind of pressured into asking Nick out, or
Yeah.
his friends pressured into going on a date with this girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like this is kind of where the miscommunication trope comes in a little bit more, and it's not with, like, it's, I guess it's kind of with Nick and Charlie, but it's more with like Nick and Imogen.
Yeah.
I see.
See,
Okay.
ooh, it happened, but it didn't even last that long.
Oh. No, it was like a one episode kind of thing.
Oh, thank God. I saw the synopsis for that and I was like, oh no. I feel like that is gonna be so hard to watch for me. But
Alright,
then
Yeah.
this is the snow. Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god!
Why is it so deep?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Hold on. Come this way. Come this way. Follow me.
Holy shit,
Okay,
that is
we're
terrifying.
fine.
I thought
That
it
is
was
so scary.
I thought it was only gonna be like one block deep, so I just popped in.
Oh my god, we're gonna sleep. Hold on.
Yay.
Let me get out another bed.
I'm gonna pass out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought Imogen was like okay, but especially in the like very beginning when she was like pressuring him to go on a date with her, I was like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stupid.
Let's try to go. I don't
That's-
know which way to go.
She hopped back into the snow.
Oh my god. I'm so scared of this place now.
Yeah, if you have leather boots, you could just like kind of walk over it, but I don't have leather.
I don't have any leather either.
I recently listened to a podcast, Chuckle Sandwich, with my my man Jay Schlatt and Slime School and Ted Nivison, and they talked about that mod, or not the mod, but the frostbite thing, and I was like, when was that a thing? I was like, what?
Yeah.
And now I see it.
I hate it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks balls.
I already didn't really like snow biomes, and I feel like this made it worse.
It's not like the worst to like try to figure out, but you basically have to stare at the floor no matter where you are.
That's annoying. Anyway. But Heartstopper has stopped my heart multiple times, and it's making me like British people again. I was like, fuck.
It's definitely a new like kind of obsession of mine.
Mine too. I did not know how bad I was gonna get to it, but like literally every waking moment that I have free time, I just open Webtoon and then reread the scene. That
me as well. I think I've rewatched the TV show 3 times already now.
I've watched it twice.
So it's definitely very good. I also was confused about because in the graphic novel, one of their friends' name, I don't even know how to say it. I say it Aled in my Aled.
Yeah. Like Aled
in my head.
Aled.
Yeah. I think they changed his name to Isaac.
Isaac is in the show. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, because there is no Isaac in the graphic novel.
And that's a new character.
And there's no Aled in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that because I was like, okay, I was like, where is my man Aled? Homie is apparently demisexual, and I want my man. I want some of that ace rep, bro.
He has his own series actually, and I forget
like a novel,
what it's called.
Right?
Yeah. Does he?
I've been meaning to buy it. I want all of it. Give me every single Heartstopper stuff. I need it.
I do too. Pop off Alice Osman. Is that her name? I think that's her name.
Yeah, Alice? It was like Alice?
I know her last name's Osman. I didn't know if her first name was Alice.
I think it's Alice. I was like, I didn't know. I always think her last name is Owens. But I'm like, literally giving me the serotonin that I need and all the representation that I want. It's like, I think the reason why I'm also so attached to Heartstopper is that in high school, I really wanted to make a comic. That was surrounded, like the two main characters are surrounded with like an openly gay guy who was actually more the jock character, and another guy who recently found out he was bi and coming to terms with his sexuality. And it was me like a graphic novel about them that also touched upon mental illness and like topics of abusive relationships, but I was like never able to make it because I couldn't really draw well, or like didn't know how. And then Heartstopper is like everything that I wanted.
Yeah, you found it.
I was like, oh my god, I found the webcomic that I've always wanted to make, because a webcomic like what I had in mind never existed. And now it does, and I'm like, my god, I am in love with it.
It's definitely very good. I'm not gonna spoil the next like few chapters for Vent.
Oh,
we talked about it a little bit last time, because the TV show ends off on them like being at the beach and Nick telling his mom that he's, bi.
Oh my god.
And I did tell Vent that from there it does get a little bit sadder.
You did.
Yeah.
You told me it ends sad. And I was
It gets heavy. It does. And I'm like, oh no. I am not ready.
I will let you...
Sorry, I've just been seeing all over Twitter something about a Paris arc, and that's all I know.
There is a Paris arc. I think that's the next arc, honestly.
I don't know what it is. All I know is people talking about a Paris arc and how they're excited but so worried about it. And I'm like, that's scary.
Yeah.
I honestly think
the
really arc after that is a little bit more worrying for me.
It's like from there it just kind of goes like downhill in some regards. And then like I'm also kind of excited for I don't know if this is like really spoiler, but Nick's brother to show up and just see how that plans out. I really want I want to see Kit Connor eat that scene up so bad. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, I have seen one thing that's kind of made me cringe on Twitter. So all of the cast is like around like 18 to 20 years old. And obviously when they filmed it, they were like younger because this was filmed like a year ago or something.
Yeah.
And so of course, they're 18, so they're legally of age, but everyone's been making thirst edits of Kit Connor.
No.
And people are like, can you guys not? I mean, a lot of the clips that you're putting in here, he was like a minor, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, also just like in my mind, like seeing these like young like actors, I'm just like, wow, you guys are just, I just want to see like the cute cuddly stuff of them just being wholesome. I don't really give a fuck about like thirst traps. Because I think like also weirdly like Nick, I really like Nick as a character because he kind of reminds me of my partner, just like personality wise. So I'm just like sitting there being like, I just want to see more of like Nick and Charlie's wholesome relationship. And I'm just like sitting here being like, I am so excited for Charlie because he has an amazing boyfriend. But then like, I don't know, seeing people like sexualize something that shouldn't really be sexualized, I'm like,
maybe that's it. Maybe it's like such a like just like kind of cuddly like romantic type of show. It's like I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, this isn't Euphoria, man.
This
isn't Euphoria. This is like kids shit. Stop.
Yeah. I will say that when I watched the TV show first and then I went back and I read the graphic novel. I will say that when I read the graphic novel, I was like, I do enjoy, like, I agree a lot with the casting, but she draws Nick massive.
Yeah,
like, in the comics, he is so fucking big.
Homie has a broad shoulder mass, and I was like, I saw, what is it? The actor Nick, and I'm like, you look shorter than how I would imagine. Like,
my favorite thing also is that I'm pretty sure that Kit, the guy who plays Nick, and Joe, the guy who plays Charlie, are not that much of a height difference. And like in the novel, Charlie's like, we're 2 inches apart or whatever. Yeah. Which is like not that much. But there's a scene in the TV show where they kiss. And in the graphic novel, it's like the same scene where Charlie like stands on his tiptoes. And I'm like, I know, and they just show his tiptoes, like him standing on his tiptoes in the scene in the show. And I'm like, I know for a fact that at this point, Joe is taller than Kit. Like, there's no way that he is just reaching up to his face.
Yeah. And it's like, there's also, I don't have a problem with like the casting, but I kind of think Charlie low-key got a bit whitewashed in the Netflix adaptation. Homie looks a bit more like tanner or more brown in the graphic novels, and I'm just like, okay. whatever. Not a huge complaint, but I'm like, okay. Homie's very pale in the show. But they're still cute. They're still cute and wholesome, and I love everything about it. And I don't know, I'm just like, I think I am just like really glad that like this type of comic exists, because I would have loved reading this when I was young. Like, I think I would have been so much better off. You know? Oh my god. Goddamn. So cute.
I think hold on. I saw something on Twitter and I don't remember what it was. Hold on. And I was like, I should bring this up. How did I not remember what it was?
You and I in Pickets.
Hello.
Oh,
how are you doing?
Where are
good,
my
sir?
liked tweets? Likes.
From you and I in Pickets.
Oh. There's, you know that scene when they're on the beach? Did you give it to her?
I tried to.
Oh, never mind. Oh my god, I got an iron pickaxe.
Oh wait, here.
There's a scene where they're on the beach, and when they actually, I saw a screenshot on Twitter of when they actually filmed it, and they just put rocks on the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, that's so fucking funny. Oh, okay.
Damn. I also just kind of wondered, like, I kind of want to now act. I wish I was like in a movie or a TV show like that.
Yeah.
Like, my only on-screen experience is just being a background extra in like a show. That's like it.
There we go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm definitely, you're more of the acting type. I feel like I shit my pants every time I went on stage.
I would too.
I don't know why. I just like, I love acting. But
Yeah.
I'm not a theater major. I used to be, and then I realized I cannot stand theater kids at all in the vicinity. And then I became a film major, and equally I hate film people as well. And I hate my major.
I don't know. I have, like, I think I've had the universal experience of every major I talk to just collectively hates the other kids in their major. I'm very lucky because with my criminal justice program, it's all online. So I don't see those fuckheads ever.
Oh my god, that is lucky. It's just that, like, the film majors, you get really pretentious people. And then it's like, I don't know, like, luckily, most of the people in my year aren't, like, insufferable. But it's like, I don't know, I, like, can't stand sometimes these, like, pretentious film nerds. And I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Next time.
Oh, hold on, let me get you a bed.
There's 3.
Oh, wow.
There is a zombie somewhere.
Oh, it's shit. Literally right on top of you.
Get the fuck up! Oh my god, I think hold up. Not gonna lie,
Don't die.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna have to eat food, but have you been eating food?
I've been kind of eating food. Okay, let me knob on my schlob. I was gonna say one more thing. What?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why would you do that?
I was about to come and be like, "Ayo, why do you have a crossbow right there? What are you gonna do?"
I didn't think it was loaded. I was trying to load it.
Dude, I would have died. I was half a heart. It was like, holy shit.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. But I don't know. I would have been like a different major, but the reason why I chose a film major, especially just like one of the creative ones, is because like for my senior thesis, or like my graduation giant project, I didn't want to write a lot, like write bullshit documents, and I was like, I'd rather just make something. In hindsight, I wish I was a theater major, because then I would have been done and I would have been free. But nope, decided to make a film, and I hate it.
Coincidentally, a lot of our friends who we met through streaming are film majors or were film majors, which is very odd. Yeah, like a lot of people on the Alethea server were film majors.
Yeah.
Really?
I think Mel was a film major, weren't they?
I'm pretty sure. It's either like film majors or like something around that. Like a lot of them just.
Yeah. What does Neon do?
Neon is musical theater. I'm pretty sure. No, he's film. No, he's film. Sorry, he's film.
But also musical theater nerd. Oh, we're so alike.
Yeah, he does do musical theater.
I feel like that's the thing about like Twitch, or if you're like streaming on Twitch, you gotta at least have some sense of like wanting attention, and that also coincides with a lot of musical theater kids and film kids. You know, you want to create stuff, and
Yeah.
so like I'm not surprised. Hold up, I'm in a ditch. I am like not surprised. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm just like scared about like the future. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I want to use my degree, but at the same time, I feel like at this point I have to get a 9 to 5 and work at some stupid company, and then
Oh man, you should
live and
talk to
die.
Mel. I feel like Mel talks about this a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of made like a decision. Hopefully, it's a good decision or not. But I'm taking like an online course about
Okay.
like TV, film industry, and maybe I can like somewhat work in the industry. That'll be really sick. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I can work on the Heartstoppers. Heartstoppers season 2. Because I have
Oh my God.
bombs.
I would have an absolute stroke, well, if you were like, yeah, I'm just working on Heartstopper season 2, I'd pass away.
Me too.
I will also pass away. 'Cause, like, I think the one thing, circling back to Heartstopper, we can go to other topics on your list that you have, but I'm like excited to watch the show, but there are some scenes that I watched that I'm like, as an editing standpoint, I don't agree with. I'm like, like how that was edited. I feel like the rhythm was a bit off. Maybe if I worked on the show, I could make it edit a lot better. But that's a hopeful thinking.
That almost killed me. That jump.
Oh no! If we die, if one of us die, what would happen?
We just
teleport back.
Oh.
It's a little cheaty, but this is
We've
hard.
died a few times.
The goal was no
happens.
dying, but we've died quite a few times now.
We're not as good. So I don't know if you've ever heard of KurtJMac, but he's the one who like inspired this type of like walking in Minecraft until you get to the very end of it.
Yeah.
And he's never died.
Oh shit.
And he's been doing it for years.
Oops.
Oh.
Oops. That's not what I want.
Okay, we're fine.
Oh, I was about to hit your boat.
You didn't break my boat over here. I was trying to eat my bread, and that's why I got in the other boat by accident.
But yeah, film is I don't know. It's hard to get into the industry, and
Yeah.
we'll see what would happen. Maybe my TikTok would take off, and then some film company would be like, "Hey, I like your stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah,
I like your
work.
TikToks.
I want to work for you."
Yeah, give me a job.
Great job.
But, you know.
Speaking of the future, and jobs, I know a lot of us have thought about Twitch. We're all Twitch streamers. So we've all thought about like Twitch as, you know, possibly becoming a full-time job. I don't think it ever will for me, but
Honestly, same here. But
but you know, it's nice to think about. There recently was a statement put out stating that Twitch has been thinking about removing the exclusivity clause, which is a good thing, but also reducing the revenue split from 70-30, 30% going to Twitch to 50-50 for partners.
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I am not a huge fan of. I think it's like if the partner or like I don't know about the exclusivity. I think that could be a good benefit, but especially with the payment, I think it makes it a lot harder for smaller streamers like us to further. Who's shooting an arrow? Oh my god!
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
It's retarded, man. Oh, ouch.
He got you. He got you.
He did get me.
Okay. But I think like for someone like us who wants to go into full-time in streaming, it just like makes it harder to want to pursue it because it's like, okay, then what the fuck is the point to shoot for partner? And then sometimes even when you're a partner, like you don't even get like the 70-30, and you also just like you don't make a lot of money anymore, and you can't really make it into a full-time job to begin with. So it's like kind of fucks us over. Which kind of sucks, but well, of course, Twitch is a corporation and it's a business. They want to make a profit, so. I have a question for you guys, though. Even though this is like your podcast, what made you? What made you start streaming? I don't know if you guys already talked about it, but I was always curious. Like, I'm always curious on why people started streaming or any other stuff. What are your guys' story on content creation in general?
I wanted, because I used to watch, like, my entire childhood was all Minecraft people. Which is just like it was like a big group of people that would make Minecraft YouTube videos. So I
Mhm.
wanted to do that, but I was like, I don't want to edit. I don't know how to edit, so I can stream instead, and there's no editing
Ah,
involved.
yeah.
I don't know. So that's why. And now I do a little bit of YouTube too, because I know how to edit like a little bit.
Nice, nice. What program do you use?
Premiere Pro.
Ah, yeah. Love
It's
love the premieres. It is so I feel like Premiere is such a hard program for like new editors to get into.
I feel like it was hard at first, but I watched a few like videos, just basic YouTube videos. And I know how to do all the basics now, but I don't know how to do
Mm.
anything fancy.
Mhm. How about you, Kay?
So I don't know. I also grew up just like watching like YouTube and like Minecraft YouTubers specifically. And I think I had gotten on like streaming TikTok way before I had like ever started streaming.
Oh.
And so I was like, "Oh, this seems fun. Like these people look like they're having fun and
Yeah.
I could probably do this." So I was like, I might as well just pick up a new hobby. It took me like 6 months to actually be like, I'm gonna buy a PC and I'm going to stream.
It took me a
So
while
it's,
too.
yeah, so it's basically just me being like, I'm bored, and I definitely need more stuff on top of my grad school classes.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you're in grad school.
I
God,
am.
smart.
I
I
am.
could never. I'm done. I'm done with education. I'm like, get me out of here.
What was your content creation journey?
Mhm.
Oh my god. I can't. Well, I feel like,
Turn it
well, like
around.
with like content creation, I technically was making like YouTube content since I was like 13 with my
Hmm.
dumb Gravity Falls videos. And I made like a lot of AMVs and edits, which is just how I learned how to edit in general. But I think like when COVID, oh my god, oh my
Did you
god,
hit
I am
her?
at half a like 1.5 hearts.
She does it to me all the time.
I went to hit the boat because mom had gotten out, and then she got back in right as
Like it again.
I had jumped and everything. Like I went to crit that boat, and
Yeah,
then
I got
Sarah
crit.
crit her.
Well, what is it? It was like when COVID happened, I like never really got Twitch. I like there was like this one gamer, one gamer or one streamer that I knew who I kind of like occasionally watched his Twitch streams, but I like could give two shits about Twitch
Hmm.
until like the Dreamers would pee whatever whatnot
That's
people
me
blah blah
too.
blah.
That's why I started watching Twitch.
Yeah, yeah. It's fucking Wilbur Soot, and I was like, and at that point, I kind of wanted to do YouTube a bit. I got like really into anime commentary stuff, and I was like, I think it'll be really cool to make YouTube videos. And then I like started watching Wilbur Soot, and I was like, oh, Twitch streaming might be really fun, but I am way too old for that because I thought Wilbur was like 20, and I was
Mhm.
like, I was already 20, and I was like, well, I'm out of it. Like I am past my prime, past the goal. And then I found out he was 25, and I was like, oh shit, maybe I might still have a shot. And then that's just kind of how I started streaming. And I was originally going to stream myself like editing and drawing. And then my laptop couldn't handle actual big programs. But then I was like, oh, fine. I guess I'll like play video games and shit. And then I started streaming like that. And
Cool.
yeah, it's just where it is. I was not expecting myself to go this far, but it like streaming definitely became my new like hobby hyperfixation, and I loved
Yeah.
doing it.
Mhm.
And I still
Oh my
do.
god.
Streaming is a lot of fun.
I
Streaming is so
think
much fun. Yeah.
I think me and Whelmed actually met when Whelmed was at like 300 followers on Twitch.
Yeah, no, I like remembered how I met you because I played this bullshit fucking game when the past
The
was
game,
around.
I liked it.
Everyone sucks its dick. Everyone loves when the past was around. I fucking hated it. It was so annoying. I was like, the puzzles are annoying. The story is like corny. I was like, okay, yeah, dealing with loss and death over a stupid owl man. And I was like frustrated. But when I finished the game, I was curious on who else played it. And that's how I saw your I think it was like recently broadcasted or like a recent clip. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, this person seems really cool. Oh, this person has a ghost aesthetic. I really enjoy that. And then I just followed you. And then that's just how we met.
Yeah, I
Well,
was.
what
Cool.
is it?
I think I like because I'm neurotic and I'm like I'm gonna check on everyone who follows me because I'm just crazy. And I was like, oh, this person followed me. That's so crazy. And so I clicked on your page. I'm like, this person has a lot of fucking followers because I think I had like 50 or something. I was like, I don't have any followers. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I saw that you had like streamed the same game, and I was like, oh, let me just pop into like a Twitch stream, and then from there it was
And then,
it was
yeah,
history.
it was history. I don't know. I was just like, I
will
really like
say,
this person's vibe.
oh, that's so sweet and cute. I will say that I also fucking hated Outer Wilds.
All right, yeah, that is
I
fair. That is fair.
Fucking hated that game.
I still love it. I still fucking love Outer Wilds. I think it's because like if I played it alone, I don't know what I would do. But I think my real life friend was like, you should play Outer Wilds. It's really fun. And they just kind of watched my streams, and like when I got really stuck, they wouldn't give me direction, but they'll be like, don't worry, you're doing okay, and like reassure me. And then I like slowly started like going down the rabbit hole because I love games that are just like open world, and then if you find like a weird thing, it like branches off, and I'm like, yeah, like this shit's the shit, and I love it. Oh, Outer Worlds is so good. The controls though are so annoying to get a hang of.
Yeah, I didn't like the controls, and also I was always stuck on something. I was like, I think the last stream that you popped into was my last Outer Wilds stream, and I was like, Vent, I fucking hate this game. I'm never playing it again.
I remember you getting stuck constantly, and I was like, I don't know how to help because I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, if you're stuck, I'm stuck. There's no way. But I was like, yeah, I don't know how to help you right now.
Ooh, it's a cool village. Nah, but that's fair. But I don't know. Outer Wilds, it was just like, I think it's like it's so diverse. Or not diverse, but it's like so there's a lot to do. And when I got stuck, I just kind of went on a different rabbit hole. And then it slowly things were like starting to get together with all these pieces. And then I was like, oh shit.
That makes sense.
I think it's definitely like a good game. I just did not enjoy it playing it.
Fair.
I would I think I enjoy watching it. Playing it not so much.
Fair. What are your guys' favorite game though that you've played so far? Besides Minecraft.
Okay, I'm trying to think of all the different, because I started as an indie game streamer and now I just play fucking Minecraft. So I'm trying to think through all the games that I played. Vent, do you have one that you know off the top of your head?
Yeah, I just played Coffee Talk, and honestly, I think it was really fucking good.
Ooh,
it's probably
heard.
Yeah. I bought it because it was on sale, because the one of the creators of it actually passed, and they were doing a sale, and all of the like proceeds were going towards his funeral. And so like I played it, and I was like, it's on sale still. Anybody wants it, go get it.
Yeah, it was on my list, but I missed the sale because I was broke.
Yeah.
I think I got Coffee Talk in some sort of bundle a while ago, and I don't remember what it was.
It was a lot of reading. It was probably like a 7-hour stream. I played it all in one stream.
Oh wow!
And it was just constant talking because it's all just like text boxes and dialogue and stuff.
Yeah.
That you read, and then you make coffee for them. You basically just like listen to their problems. But it was so good. And like there's this whole story through it, and there's different endings. I want to play it again, but it's so much reading, and I'm awful at reading. So I have to.
But it'll give me like voice acting training.
Yeah, I have to wait until I'm like I have to like be in the right mood to play a game with so much reading. But I'm gonna play it again. Try to get the like true ending, I guess they would say. Because I did look it up. I think there's like 4 or 5 endings. And then they're also coming out with another one, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
Which I'm excited about. But yeah, that's probably my favorite game that I've played.
I think my favorite is definitely Gone Home.
Oh my god, I heard about that game. I want to get that
love that game. It's so good. They have, I think Fulbright makes it. I think that's the studio who makes that game. It's obviously like an older game. Like I think I watched it when I was back in like either late middle school or like early high school, so it's definitely a little bit older.
Mhm.
But my favorite thing in the world, and I say this every time like I play games like this, I'm like, I'm sorry if I'm slow. I fucking love snooping through people's shit. It is my favorite thing.
Yeah. No,
Um,
yeah, I agree.
So that's like what that game is basically. It's just like you get to snoop through everyone's stuff and figure out what's going on by reading.
Ooh.
They have another game called Tacoma, which is the same style of game where you basically just figure out what's happening through reading.
Yeah.
And they have a new one called Open Roads that was supposed to come out last year, but I'm going to assume that it's coming out sometime this year.
Okay. With like
So
COVID and shit.
yeah, so
Oh,
I really like that studio. I really like whatever they put out.
Give me all your like indie game recs, because I think originally too when I started streaming I was more like an indie game streamer. And I'm not like an indie game streamer anymore. I'm more of like variety. I just
Yeah.
play any amount of games that I can, but I love indie games because they usually go for more of like, I don't know, cooler stuff. I guess.
I know. I'm definitely trying to get back more into variety, but I haven't been able to do like my Saturday streams, which are like supposed to be my variety streams, because everyone and their mothers apparently has decided to have events on Saturday the past like month.
Yeah. Ooh, they have a blacksmith. We should steal their stuff.
Okay.
Oh, shit, nice. We gotta have our own collaboration streams too. Golf with friends is still on the table.
Yes,
I want to play golf with friends so bad.
Oh my god, it'll be so exciting. It'll be like our, you know what, Kay? Saturday streams are no more your indie game streams. Saturday streams are now our collaboration.
Okay, collab streams on Saturdays. I'm down.
That is until I
That sounds
graduate, because
fun.
my schedule right now is only Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we kind of got sidetracked when we were talking about the new Twitch stuff that they were rolling out. So I guess just to recap, because we had a lot of conversation. What?
Nice.
Oh, I guess just to recap, because we had a lot of like good conversation between now and then. They're doing like the split different instead of like 70-30, it's now 50-50. The exclusivity clause, they're talking about getting rid of it, and then also they're trying to push more ads.
Yeah,
which
I did see that.
Is fucked up.
So?
First of all, because I make 65 cents per month on ad revenue, so what the fuck? I don't know. Yeah,
I think they said they're pushing for like 2 to 3 ads an hour, right?
What? Oh my god.
And I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah. Do you guys have mid-roll ads on? Or
No.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. I like kind of put them on at one point, but I felt really bad for my like audience who would get ads in the middle of the stream who aren't like subs. Because of course, like, yeah, making money is nice, but I don't expect most of my viewers to sub me because we're all broke and shit. So it's just kind of like, I feel like that's a disservice to have people that aren't subbed get like ads in the middle of the stream. So then I took ads off.
Yeah.
But it's like, then like if Twitch wants to promote for more ads, then I'm like, that sucks for the viewers as well, you know?
Yeah.
It does. I think Pokey was talking about it on Twitter. She was like, why would you create like an interrupted like media for your viewers, like when their entertainment is being interrupted, instead of making more ads that are like the little like below the like bottom banners or like the side banners.
That tweet.
Yeah.
Like,
I watched Ludwig's video on it.
Oh.
You watched what?
I watched Ludwig's video on it.
Yeah.
That's how I got my info. And I was like, yeah, I agree.
It makes so much more sense to do it that way rather than like interrupt the streams for ads.
I'm like, I hate how when you open someone else's streams, you always get like an unskippable 30-second ad. Like every time. And like especially when you watch VODs as well, sometimes you get like 4 ads back to back that are really long and you can't skip it, and it's like, what the fuck? Hello? Why are the ads here so annoying? It was like YouTube, it's like you can skip the ads.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sleepy.
Yeah, I think Pokey also said something about that, like, or make them like skippable, like introduce some sort of like skip option for the ads. And I don't know, I don't typically run ads, mostly because even when I do, I'm like a lot of bigger streamers are like, sub right now so you don't get an ad because I'm about to tell you like this big outstanding secret. I'm going this way.
I dropped like 2 blocks, but I thought it was gonna be so much worse.
And I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could ever go like, sub right now, give me all your money so that you don't miss whatever I'm about to say. Like literally when I run an ad, I'm like, I'm gonna run an ad, but don't worry, I'm not gonna say shit until it's over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't run ads unless I have like a channel
The
point
redemption. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
But like that's the only time I ever run an ad.
Me too. Sometimes
Otherwise,
Cole will come
feel
into the
bad.
channel and be like, run an ad, and I'm like, okay, whatever you say.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Coming in.
Yeah, and then I don't know what the getting rid of the exclusivity clause is gonna do. Like, I know that it means that you could, like, stream on multiple platforms at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that will make it any better for this, like, a loss of revenue that Twitch streamers are gonna see.
Yeah. I mean, like, what is the motivation behind that?
I don't know. Like, I know the motivation of, like, the having the clause is to be like, you can't, you know, put this content anywhere else. This is, like, Twitch exclusive content, so it drives, like, more viewers to the platform.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the point of getting rid of it is.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel like that would just make other people want to stream on, like, other platforms more. And it's like, what the fuck is the point?
Because I don't know about YouTube streaming, like I don't know how much they take percent-wise, but I think YouTube videos, is it like, I think it's like going on 50, but like maybe like 46 or something like that?
I'm not sure.
I think YouTube streaming, if you're like partnered and you're contracted YouTube streaming, I think it's 70-30. Like,
okay,
you make
so
70.
It's the same as Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, you got my boat. Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Yes, I don't know. That's been going on. A lot of people have been upset.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. It's like a big change.
Yeah.
Like, I think one of my mutuals, Undead on Twitter, he was like, I don't understand any of these changes, and this is really just going to make it harder for those who are trying to get partner to want to stay on Twitch.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Right.
Oh, we are like in Asia now. Yeah.
We're in a little bamboo forest. Speaking of Twitter, Elon Musk bought Twitter recently.
Oh my god, I like didn't think he actually bought it, but he did.
He did for I don't even remember, like $38 billion or something.
Yeah.
Jesus. Why spend so much money when you can get that like shit app for free?
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it was a good business investment, but also rich people investments baffle me. I'm like, where do you just get $38 billion? Did you pay it in cash? Did you take out a loan? Like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know. I also just, Elon Musk is like a joke to me.
Yeah.
It's like, why does he exist? I don't know.
He doesn't seem like a real person, to be honest.
No, not really. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna change Twitter much at all. I just think a new person owns it. Unless he puts in an edit button, and then thank fucking God, because recently I've been having typos out the ass on Twitter.
I kind of want an edit button, except I want an edit button that's only for tweets. Like, I think you can edit a tweet if you tweet it out in like a minute, and then after a minute it disappears. Because then, like, my one big fear if the edit button exists is that then you can just like edit anything for older tweets, and that's how, like, you know.
Oh, yeah, true.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But if you had like an edit button that's only there for like a minute, so then you can fix up typos and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Man, this bamboo forest is like thick.
I know, I hate
my God.
I hate walking through them.
It's like the Hall of Mirrors at like county fairs.
Oh yeah.
Hey baby.
Panda.
Look it. Take.
They're so cute.
Oh, he didn't take it.
Take it.
Oh my goodness.
See, they eat it.
Oh, that animation is kind of scary.
Oh, I just
Like what?
You made a baby.
Oh, look, he moving, he grooving.
I don't have any more.
Oh.
Terrifying.
Do you want this? There you go. Cute.
There you go.
They're just eating.
Oh, now we're in the dark forest or whatever.
We
Wow, we
are.
went through so many biomes.
Yeah. We go through a lot of them.
I
Do you
fuck
want to
with
boat
it.
or do you want to walk? I guess there's no walking. Oh well, we'll go this way.
I'll say we can boat either way.
Ooh.
Boat, walk. Either way. This is gonna drag me down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
My my last piece of internet news is that literally right after me and Vent recorded the podcast on Sunday last week,
Mhm.
Rambo came out on Twitter.
Oh my god, my man.
Right after we were like, wow, there's no news
There's
today.
nothing.
We ended the podcast and then immediately went on Twitter and Rambo had come out. And we're like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Sir, you couldn't
At
have
the
done this
same
before we
time-
recorded podcast, please?
At the same time, I'm just like, who in their right mind thought he was straight? I was like, y'all couldn't fucking tell? Bro, homie was like, oh shit.
Remember the eyeliner man?
The
And we, like,
eyeliner
went
man,
crazy
exactly.
over- I love it. I think it was great.
We swim properly.
Yes.
You have to like
Congrats
have like
Rambo.
a two down block.
Yeah, too deep.
Oh.
And
Also,
then
my
you do, like, a
computer just
slow
went
motion.
fucking crazy. I don't know
Oh.
what happened.
Oh?
It just started like blowing. It was like, and I was like,
Oh.
what the fuck did I do?
Every once in a while,
blow
mine
up.
does that too.
Mine too, yeah.
It's like, and I'm like, oh my god.
Sometimes like the fans will get like extra loud and I'm like, are you
Yeah.
okay?
I was like, sir,
Are
sir.
you doing okay over there?
But yeah,
congrats to
coming out.
Rambo.
Congrats. He deserves it.
I just love the way that it happened. It wasn't like a big ta-da. He's just like, yeah.
I saw
It wasn't because he was like kind of making fun of that one scene in
Yeah.
Heartstopper, and then someone was
He-
like, you can't joke about that as a straight person, and he's like, oh,
actually
it actually promotes an entire thread of why he is not straight.
I did see a thing where he was talking about it on I think somebody's stream. I don't remember whose it was. But it was just a clip of him talking about like the coming out thing on Twitter, and he's like, honestly, I was waiting to get canceled for being homophobic, and then I was just gonna come out with this, and I was like, oh no. So apparently he's been waiting for this moment.
Oh my god!
Amazing.
Honestly, if I wasn't out, I would have had that same mentality. I'm like,
That's so
I cannot
funny.
wait till I get canceled and then show my receipts.
All right, but what the scene he was making fun of was actually very, very funny.
It was
I
so
thought-
fucking funny.
I busted out laughing. I was like, that's hilarious.
Because first of all, it didn't. Going back to Heartstoppers, that didn't happen in the
It didn't!
graphic comic.
There
Where
was like
he's
a
like-
similar. It was like a similar scene where all he was doing was he was just like looking up questions about like all like am I gay quiz, and he
He didn't
starts.
take the "Am I gay" quiz in the
Yeah.
comic.
He just like researched a bunch, and he was just like, "It's like, oh, like help me, what is happening?" And I'm like, "BB, I feel you. We're all confused." And this fucking show, 62% homosexual. Tear drops down
It's
his
like-
cheek.
He's like,
One
"Fuck,
single tear.
God damn it!"
Oh my god,
It was really
iconic.
But yeah, he would like made a little joke about it, and people were like, "You can't make fun of this because you have never experienced." And he's like, "Actually, fuck you."
Also, but like my thoughts in general, just like if you ever look up in your childhood as like a teen, if you looked up quizzes, am I gay?
You're
probably
a little,
gay.
You're probably a little
you're-
gay.
Yeah, you're probably a little fruity there. I remember I took those quizzes, being like, am I gay?
I took
Am I
those
bi?
quizzes.
Me
And-
too.
Yeah, we've all been there. Look at us now.
Mhm.
I wonder if this was how Rambo came out to his parents as well, just through the Twitter thread.
I also
Ooh.
wonder about that
Mom
too,
and Dad.
because funny story. I guess it's about coming out. Like I never officially came out to my parents, and like not gonna lie, Heartstopper low key is kind of giving me courage to like wanting to officially come out. But I
Mhm.
feel like my parents know, because my dad follows my Twitter, and he
Mm.
definitely saw my
Oh.
tweet of my gay awakening, and he like kind of brought it up, being like, I like saw this really weird tweet, and I immediately shut down the conversation. I was like, we're not talking about this right now. And I feel like he knows, but he's like a conservative Republican, so it's kind of hard to bring it up a bit.
Yeah. I love that I love that Vent just left you on the bank.
I was like,
it's a quick swim.
I was like, bro, maybe I can like sit on the boat, and you just sped off without me. I was like,
Sorry.
Okay, fuck me then, I guess.
On the boat. But we'll see. Maybe over the summer I'll like officially come out to my parents or like my dad, being like, "Hey, you know that I like girls, right?" And he'll be like, "Yeah." He'll either say, "Yeah, I know," or he just will straight up not believe me. And we'll see. Well, if that happens, then well, fuck me.
Fuck me.
Yeah. What can I do?
Fair. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was my last piece of internet news for the day.
Internet news. Rambo.
I have oh, okay. Thank you.
Sorry. Nabbed it. Oh wait, I had a bed! Oh my god!
All good.
Oh!
I could have
Your
just
own
placed
bed?
the bed down.
It's alright.
Well, do you have any like content creation ideas coming up?
Content creation ideas. Oh,
Or, like
for my
new series, anything?
I don't know about news. Okay, well, one content creation is that I opened up a new TikTok account.
Oh.
That is like not like an alt account, but it's kind of like where I rant about all my hyperfixations because
Oh, there's a
I
creeper.
get stupid. Okay, good.
Well, he's
Not near
up.
me. But I'm like, I get really obsessive over TV shows and media, you know, ADHD brain. So I made a new account for that where I just gush about shows. That's like, I guess, a new series, but I'm planning on, like, Twitch-wise, I'm hoping to have a fun stream idea for the May month, like an interactive audience stream where they can drop in their cartoon, or not cartoon crushes, or just like random crush on like MILFs, mommies, for like Mommy Day, and I get to review if their MILF crush is valid or not.
Nice.
That's like
cool.
an idea. But yeah, I think just like because of school, I haven't been really thinking about like content creation too much, but hopefully over the summer that can change and I can like finally do some cool editing stuff.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll be
Whatever.
excited to see it.
How about you guys? Any cool ideas?
Not really.
No.
I feel like we talk about it, like we ask each other every single episode.
Yeah.
And so I've answered the last couple times, and now I'm like, I have nothing new. Last couple times I've had something new. This time, nothing new.
Nothing new.
I
You
don't
think
think
I'll
there's
live if I
been.
jump to this mushroom? Well,
Would
one
you
heart,
live?
don't do it. One heart,
Don't do it.
One
We're
heart.
going this way. We're going this way. Yeah, I feel like I also answered this question last week, and my answer is still the same. Just, you know, more Alethea stuff, more of the misogyny stuff, which I have yet to fucking record.
Oh, please record.
I'm so
I want
excited
to
about
hate
that.
men. I want to hate men. Men hate shit. But how's Alethea going?
Pretty good. We started
season 2, right?
2. Yeah, we
Yeah.
started season 2 kind of like unofficially a few weeks ago,
Nice.
I think. I think everyone's just kind of starting like on their own instead of us doing like a big opening. And I think it's going pretty well. We've already dug multiple giant holes into the earth, which makes sense for us. And all of us are kind of getting into making content surrounding it. So like I'm doing YouTube. Mel's streamed on the server a few times.
I know
I think
Zach and Kel
Gizmo?
streamed.
Yeah, I think Gizmo might be filming.
I think he said he's
pretty
filming
sure.
stuff for YouTube.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So yeah, we're getting into it. I'm excited. I guess this is a content creation idea. We've mentioned before making like a TikTok account for Alethea, and I would love to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We might get around to that as well.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
TikTok. I gotta post more on my TikTok. It's been rough out here.
I barely post on my TikTok.
I need to
Every
post
great one's
more. You had a good TikTok the other day.
The Valorant one.
Yes.
It's doing okay. It's doing okay.
Did it pop
like-
off? Did it pop
It
off?
is my most viewed TikTok right now. It has like I don't know, like 1,500 views, I think.
Oh shit! Wait, that's really good.
Yeah, I was like, wow. It's cool. It's just me fucking around and then Shadow laughing at me, but it's I guess it's funny.
Mm-hmm. I don't know,
I've been
TikTok
trying
works
to-
in really weird ways.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't even know the algorithm anymore. I'm like, I'm just gonna put shit out and hopefully it does
Mhm.
well.
I feel like the
I like to
things-
kind of notice
Mhm.
that if you post content that is like people can comment on, like it has like a lot of commentability, it tends
Mhm.
to do pretty good. I'm gonna hop in K's
Okay.
vote. But
Yeah.
I never know when things take off because I was like,
Mhm.
oh, this is gonna do numbers, and then it doesn't go anywhere. I'm like, damn, all right, tight.
I feel like the things that I put more work into don't end up, and then
Yeah.
the things like that TikTok, I literally clipped it and then put a sound over it and slapped it on TikTok, and like the next
Yeah.
morning I was like, oh, that did like better than the rest of my shit did.
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay, cool.
I like still remember when my first viral TikTok and how I was just like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Definitely the shit that I'm like, this is gonna do ass. Like, this is the worst video I've ever made, but I need something to post today. Those always do numbers, and I'm like, why?
Why? Why do y'all like this?
I found on Instagram that if I post like a reel, Hannah gets a lot of views on Instagram.
Mhm.
So anything with Hannah in it. Although I did post a video, and I talked to Vent and Shadow about this. I did post a reel the other day of me and Vent. It was like our previous podcast,
Mhm.
and it's us like talking about Dream, like changing to YouTube streaming possibly.
Oh, I think I got that reel.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
TikTok. I don't know which.
Yeah, and it was just us going, does Dream really stream that much? No.
No.
And someone commented and went, was this really worth posting? And I went, you fucking watched it, so yeah.
Oh shit! If someone commented, was this worth it? I would have probably cried.
I always think about it because I'm like, I don't really want to like interact with like people who like are negative on the internet, but I'm like, also it'll get my engagement up if they respond back to me, so I guess fuck it.
Facts.
That's good. That's good.
Dream though, what the fuck is that man? I don't know how I feel about Dream. I think he's a swell guy. He needs to like watch his mouth on Twitter.
He does.
I'm like, you are a grown ass man.
This is fair. I would never like me and Hannah talk about this a lot, and I understand that like Twitter, free speech, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Mhm.
But also like he's like a very public figure, and things that he says, even if he doesn't mean them in a certain context, can always be taken in a different context.
Yeah.
So me and Hannah always talk about, I'm like, I would shut my fucking mouth on Twitter if I was this
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
Like, sit
Yeah.
down and shut up. And she's like, oh yeah, me too. Or he needs like someone to just be like, if you're having a tantrum, you don't need Twitter right now.
Yeah. It's just that I think he gets very overly defensive a
Mhm.
lot, which allows a lot of the trolls to feed off that negative energy. And then, I don't know, I'm just like, homie, you're like acting like how I was acting when I got like a bully comment on ask.sf. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely like I like Dream and I like his content, but definitely on Twitter he does wile a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
I think he's a good guy. I don't have any issues with him, but I think that's just like the whole latest Dream drama that happened. I think was like what finally just took me out of the Dream SMP phase because I was just like, I don't want this negative energy constantly anymore, and I'm tired.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
But I hope that man, learns to chill out a bit.
Yeah. See, I just get stressed when he starts like fighting with people on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because he has this big audience and a lot of them are so loyal to him and will do pretty much
Mhm.
anything he says, even if he like
Yeah.
doesn't really, even if they like take something he says in a way he doesn't mean, they're still gonna
Mhm.
take that and run with it. So if he starts
Mhm.
like if somebody says something negative to him and then he goes after this person, all of his like a lot of his followers are gonna go after them. And that's like
Yeah.
a lot for just like a regular person that doesn't do the internet.
Yeah.
Like one random person leaving a comment does not deserve all that.
I think it's just also because, like, although, like, yeah, Dream has set, like, clear boundaries, it's kind of, I'm not saying that he enables parasocial relationships, but it's that boundary between, like, internet etiquette, he doesn't really, I don't know, it's just, like, weird with his audience. So, like, a lot of his audience are just very loyal, like, minors that would just do anything. And it's just like, bro, please bring back Flash.
I think, like, even despite him, like, you know, I oh, how am I gonna say this without sounding like bad? I know that, like, Dream is, like, a very, like, open-minded person, you know, like, very, like, you know, not, like, discriminatory or anything, but I feel like he has a really hard time seeing other people's points of views when they're not his own, when he's, like, certain that he's right. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I can see that, yeah.
So, like, the whole thing where it's like, well, you know, I didn't tell my fan base to go, like, harass you on your Twitter, and I don't really think it's a big deal. It's like, okay, but like Vent said, like, you don't understand, this person is not you.
Yeah.
And this person has not built up the skin that the internet has forced them to build up.
Yeah.
And they don't know, like, the ins and outs of, like, oh, if I do get doxxed, like, is someone gonna show up at my house? Like,
yeah,
I don't know, like, him saying, like, yeah, let's be real, you getting doxxed isn't gonna do much to you. I'm like, don't say that, because you never know. And, like, maybe, sure, if you're, like, a really small account, theoretically, I think getting things actually happening to you when you get doxxed is very minimal, but, like, it's still an invasion of privacy.
It's still an invasion of privacy, and it's still, like, a possibility that someone who is not in the right mind can, like, still go after that person the same way they would if they were, like, a bigger person on the internet.
Yeah. I got a TikTok, like, almost immediately after that stream. Like, this girl must have streamed directly after he streamed, and it was like, I don't think doxing is too big of a deal. Like, I don't think anything's gonna happen to you. She must have streamed, like, immediately after that, because she put up a clip on TikTok that night that was her going, basically, today in Dream's stream, he said, doxing? Party at your house. And I thought that was the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
But her comments were not having it.
I'm sure they were upset.
That's not what he said. I'm like, take a fucking joke. Jesus
Christ. That's crazy.
Oh no, and, like, also after just Dream saying, like, doxing doesn't do much, and then he immediately got doxed. Like, that is, like, really fucked, don't get me wrong, but it was also kind of funny.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's so fucked up. Like, don't do that to people. We don't condone doxing. Please don't. Yeah. But it's comedic timing.
Yeah,
it was just like, oh, bro, like, that is karma.
It is.
Oh, Minecraft is pretty. Minecraft is pretty.
Very pretty.
Oh, cracking backs.
My hair. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go for it.
No.
I
was just gonna say my chair has been very uncomfy lately. But I can't buy a new one because I'm not gonna ship it to Boston when I move. So I'm gonna wait until I move to.
Oh, you're going to Boston?
I'm moving to Boston.
Exciting.
Yeah.
East Coast gang.
In September.
Oh shit!
With 3 of the Alethea people.
Nice. Are you guys gonna move in together?
Yeah.
Oh, that is exciting.
I'll be in there.
Oh, I'll be in New York City. Yeah, that's a big city. No one's gonna stop me.
Sleep.
No one's gonna dox me.
That's what I've been saying, Boston, because it's not even exactly Boston. It's just, like, very close. It's like like outside of it, but it's such a big place. There's no way they'll find me.
Yeah.
Wait, that means I can visit though. You'll be on the East Coast.
I know. I'm excited.
Oh, that's a big step.
Are
you, like, moving to Boston for, like, a job and stuff?
No.
No.
So, Spidey already lives in Massachusetts because she goes to school there. That's the only reason we chose there. We were all kind of just, like, joking around one time in... Oh my god, there's so many mobs.
Oh my god. This way.
We were all kind of just joking around, in, what, like, November?
Yeah.
And we met in June or July. No, August is when it went. Alethea started in August, so I met them in August. And then in November, we were all joking because Spidey was like, I need new roommates. Somebody come move here and live with us. Because she... Ooh, I was waiting for Kay. Because her, like, roommates are graduating, but she's doing an extra year. So, like, they're all leaving, and she has to stay. So yeah, I don't remember how it turned in from a joke to real, but we signed a lease in January, so...
Wow, that is exciting. That is so exciting.
So yeah, I'm moving. And then I'm moving in September, and then we... right before we go to TwitchCon. So it's gonna be an eventful month and a half, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh man. That's exciting. One of these days, it'll be cool to move in with, like, a internet friend, but... I'll be living with my sister for a couple months, I guess,
Nice.
in New York City, and then I'm gonna try to get a job,
Oops.
and then figure shit out.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
My keyboard is so sensitive. This is still, like, fairly new, but it's not, like, that new anymore, but it's so sensitive. So I accidentally set my finger on the button.
I keep forgetting that we're recording, so my Twitch notifications keep going off. I'm like, okay, we can rate that person, and I'm like, we're not fucking
We're
streaming.
not streaming. I don't know what else I was gonna say.
I don't have anything else that I wanted to talk about this week, I don't think. Does
I know,
anyone
I
else
think
have
that was all
anything
the
that they wanted to talk about?
I can talk about how my account got hacked for, like, the third fucking time. I don't know if I want
Yes.
to detail about it.
Sure.
Go
But
for
guys, this is an update to all of you guys, or a PSA. Be very cynical on the internet. Never trust anything. If your friend says, hey, I need your help to, like, help me vote for this really cool, like, acting program, even if it's legit, don't do it. Don't fucking agree to it. Because that's how I got fucked over. I got fished in because I didn't trust. I think, like, a friend got hacked, but I didn't know. And then he started DMing me and saying, like, hey, like, I am doing this, I'm, like, one of the final contestants for this, like, online influencer competition, and I really need your vote. Or, like, it would mean a lot if you can vote for me. And, like, to be honest, looking in hindsight, that sounds really fishy. But at that moment, I was like, oh, this is something that my friend would do. And I was like, yeah, I'll totally help out, because I was, like, a friend.
Yeah.
And then it got really weird. Like, they were really honing in, being like, okay, it only works if you, like, give a phone number. And I was like, okay, sure. I guess that's you know how it works. And then I willingly gave my phone number, and it, like, didn't work.
No.
And they're just like, what? Like, oh, that's weird. And they were talking as if they're, like, a normal person. Like, I was like, okay, I'm talking to a person, not like a bot. And I realized when I was too late, when I was like, oh my god, did I get hacked? And then when I immediately came to that realization, my account got locked out. And I got logged out, and they changed everything. My password, my username, my email, my phone number. And I kind of got screwed over. So I made a new account as of now to see if it could be my personal, which is OfficiallyWhelmed. You should follow it. If I do get my personal back, that'll become my Twitch account, Instagram. So it'll still be active. But
all of your links will be in the description for us, so I can put that down there.
Oh my god, advertising and get promo? Yeah! No,
Always.
but it sucks. I'm just like, I'm not like so butthurt about it, but it's like, this is like it's really fun. It's so funny. Because like a week ago in like my 3D animation class, I think we were all complaining about the two-way authentication Gmail account and how annoying it is. And I was like, theoretically, like, what is the purpose of like getting hacked? Like, why would my account get hacked? Like, what's the point of that? And then I got fucking hacked, and I was like, all right, did not expect it to happen, but I guess it did. So I'm not like so upset by it though, because I don't really use Instagram to begin with, but I'm just kind of annoyed because I'm like, there goes all my posts and my followers and my Instagram archives, and I don't know, it just kind of sucks on that end.
It is very upsetting. I think the photos is what I would be most upset about. I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
My pictures, dude.
My
Which,
pictures.
like, blows, but whatever. If my Twitch or TikTok got hacked, that would have been a whole bigger issue. I think I was really fucking stressed about that.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
But right now, some crypto bro is using my account to promote his fucking Ponzi scheme, so. Like, the fact that you need to hack someone's account to promote Bitcoin, then it's like, that kind of goes to show cryptocurrency kind of sucks.
Right, you guys are all fuckheads.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is just a warning to all of you guys. Don't be like me and fall for obvious bait. I was so dumb. I'm such a naive, gullible person. Cause like this like also happened another time when a friend of mine got hacked and sent out a link in like the private message of them being like, "Hey, I got you like free Discord Nitro for like a couple months. Click this link to like, accept it." And I was like, "Yo, thanks a lot, dude." And they're like, "Don't click it, don't click it."
Don't click it.
I was like, "Oh shit."
I remember when a lot of scams like that were running around.
During that time that all those scams were going around, me and like Vent's mutual mod, Foggy, he actually did like as a thank you was like, I really love your channel and I love being a mod and I love your community. I got you Discord Nitro for a year. And he was like, I promise that isn't a fucking scam, like that's a real link. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah, no, I was just like so stressed out. The moment that I got hacked, I immediately found my friend who DM'd me on Facebook, and I was like, "Hey, like, is this like? Oh shit, I may have no. Here's a common name. I was like, "Yo, dude, is this like your account?" Yeah, I'll just censor it out.
Okay.
Don't want to dox a friend, but I was like, "Yo, dude, is this you?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's me." And I was like, "Okay. I'm gonna ask a question that you will only know." And they're like, "Okay, ... question mark. And then I managed to, that was like the first time. You know how like in TV shows there's always like, okay, like, are you a clone? Alright, let me ask a question. But I was like really scared that their account also got hacked on Facebook and I just needed to make sure. But they were like, oh yeah. I was like, my Instagram got hacked and I was like, yep, you got me. Whoever hacked your Instagram
You
got
me.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Hannah's home. Hannah, when did you get home?
Just walked in the door.
Wow.
Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
They say hi. But in Whelmed.
Hope you moved your location to the flower.
I did move the location of the sunflower. I wanted it to be in the sun for a minute. We're recording podcast.
Podcast.
Oh.
First time I'm on a podcast, actually. This is exciting.
It's an okay podcast.
It's okay.
It's alright. We do our best.
We try our best. Did you have the boat? Well,
Oh, I have the boat?
you can keep it if you want it, but...
Oh, I do have the boat. Hold on, I'll give it to you.
I recently, I listened to a lot of podcasts, and one of the ones that I recently listened to was, about this reporter who was trying to figure out, God, what the fuck was, it was something, this girl's Snapchat got, like, hacked.
Oh, shit.
Why can't I jump? And so he was trying to figure out, like, why they hacked her specific Snapchat. And it turned out that, like, because her Snapchat username was just lizard, just the word lizard.
Oh.
And so, because she was, like, an OG, like, Snapchat user. And so, it turns out that there's, like, basically, like, a black market ring of people who try to, like, bulk buy passwords to Snapchats to see if they have, like, usernames like that are kind of, like, just one word.
What?
Yeah, and so this reporter was like, okay, I'm gonna try to talk to these people and, like, not, like, expose, like, this ring, but just kind of be like, I want everyone to know that, like, this is happening.
Yeah.
And so before he did that, though, he went to, this guy who specializes in cybercrime, and he was like, I know that these, like, children is what they were, because they had a Discord server.
Oh my god!
It was just kids. He goes, I know that these kids are way better technologically than I am, so what do I need to do to not get fucking doxxed?
Holy shit, okay. Children!
And the guy, yeah, children.
What is the point, though? Why are they doing that?
Because they made money. They sold the usernames to other people for thousands of dollars.
My god.
But why are people buying these usernames for thousands of dollars? That's my question.
I guess just for clout. I don't really know.
I mean, like, I could see that. Like,
to be like, my username is, like, lizard. This is just my username on Snapchat.
That is fucking
That's
insane. Yeah, because I
insane.
wonder, like, why did they target my account? Like, why do they want my account?
Exactly. So this guy, he was talking to what the fuck did I call him? He was talking to the cybercrime, expert, and the cybercrime expert was like, "Well, let me see how much I can actually find on you, if that's okay." And the reporter's like, "Yeah, that's fine." So he uses this program. He does a bunch of digging. He comes back 20 minutes later. He goes, "I found your full legal name, your social security number, your date of birth, your house address. I found your wife's. I found all that information on your wife, on your child. I found the last 7 places of work of employment."
Oh my god.
And he's like, "Fuck." So
That's
basically,
so much.
exactly. Basically, this guy was like, "These are all the steps that you need to take to protect yourself." One of them was a password manager, which is easy enough. But another
Yeah.
one was you need to delete your fucking phone number, get a new one, and then only use Google Voice to call people.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That's
I might need to
insane.
put my Google Voice phone number as my new phone number or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, that is really fucking terrifying. Knowing that my account got hacked, I'm pretty sure this guy knows everything. They know my real name, my phone number, my family's phone number, and I'm just like, fuck. One, I'm really embarrassed that I just willingly gave away this information without thinking about it. And I knew that it was about time I got hacked. I had my thoughts. I was like, I'm gonna get hacked at some
I
point.
can sleep in this village.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay, sleep. But I'm just so embarrassed by it. So this is a cautionary tale to all of you guys. Oh, there's a cat. Where is a bed that I could sleep in?
They're inside of the houses, and the villagers are in them right now, but if you left click on them while they're in the bed, there's another bed in this house one.
Yeah, if you just break the bed and then they'll get up and you can replace it and get it.
Nice. Can you, sir, get out of here? Thank you. It's my bed now.
But yeah, I recently, since I heard that podcast, and also since I've been on the internet a lot more recently than I have ever in my life, I'm kind of I should probably start doing these things.
Yeah. Ugh, the internet's scary, and it's a very
It
scary place.
Yeah.
Well, so that's how my life is. Hopefully they don't get to my. Wait, what is that?
What is that?
It's fine. It's fine. It's my AC unit in the back door. I tried to. Oh my god! I tried to mute my mic.
Oh good.
My fucking bum ass AC unit in the back that broke down weeks ago. Mr. Man was like, "That'll be $500 to fix it." I was like, "Fuck." Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely very scary. I hope that you get your account back.
I hope so too. I'm still shooting for it, but I've been looking online and there's a lot of other people that got scammed like I did. And they're like, yeah, they deleted my account. And I'm like, well,
fuck.
Yeah, I feel I'm there's still hopes, but not gonna lie, it feels like my account kind of has stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and it's in the final stages.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm just by the bedside saying goodbye.
Oh no. So much ocean today, Jesus Christ.
I know.
But it's nice. You travel far out. Okay.
It is very
How
nice.
do you know when you reach the end?
So there's a world border at the end.
What?
So yeah.
So you can't physically move any further.
So the idea for this is KurtJMac, he did a series in a way older, it's years and years ago. He did it in a way older version where instead of a world border, there was what was called the Farlands, where it was basically your world started having a stroke. And
What?
the generation just was not working. If you look at our thumbnails for our YouTube videos, in the background there's pictures of the Farlands where the generation is just blocks basically just randomly put everywhere.
Oh.
So if you go far enough out in old versions, your world just can't handle it anymore, and the generation just gets crazy and random.
That is insane.
And eventually you'll just fall into the void.
What? That is actually insane. I feel if you can, all of you game theorists out there, I feel like you can make like a really cool like lore behind that.
Yeah.
Honestly, MatPat has probably done it already.
Oh, probably. But like, what does this mean? Like, does this confirm Herobrine?
Yeah. But in newer versions, they like figured out how to stop that, and instead there's just a world border. So you just can't pass 30 million blocks.
Interesting. Damn, that is. Oh, what the fuck is that cool wall?
Oh, it is
a mesa.
very big. Oh, it is a mesa.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Mesas
a
are
mesa?
usually very
Mesa is
tall.
terracotta. So it's all here. If we go over here, it's all like clay blocks, colored clay. Almost.
But why are they so tall?
It just generates like that.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
don't
it's
know.
spiky like that, and sometimes it looks like kind of just like the desert, but with these colorful blocks.
Yo, what the hell? Dude, if I was like an actual traveler and I came across shit like this in real life, I think I would just be like, holy fuck. Nature is amazing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well,
Careful, there's a whatever it's called right there.
Oh, made it. Oh, parkour.
Fuckhead. Why would you do that?
It wasn't that much. It wasn't when you were touching it.
Yeah, I don't have anything
Oh,
else to talk
pillager
about, and I don't want us to get back in the ocean and be like, okay, we're done,
Yeah.
and then not have a good place to stop.
Okay.
Did you want to end here?
I'm good with that if you guys don't have anything else to talk about.
Alright.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm good. I can promo myself and shout myself out.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Whatever you want to shout out.
Oops.
Yeah. You're good. Well, I am a variety streamer and I play a lot of games. Right now I'm playing Outer Wilds DLC and Bully. But I usually play a lot of nostalgia games and just random variety. So if you like that and think I'm entertaining, follow me. I also have a cool TikTok account that's also officially whelmed. Yeah. That's exciting. Oh, sticky
All
cheese.
of the links will, as always, be in the description.
Yes.
And
This was
these are our
fun!
rewards for the day. This is how far we've walked. Oh, we broke 200,000.
I know. We're
Woo!
212,000 blocks out now.
Woo!
Oh, it'll
Amazing.
take you what? How many years are you gonna reach till the very
Oh.
end?
A lot.
Fucking
A lot of
forever.
years.
We better have a lot of podcast guests lined up.
I know. That's. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's the thing, though. Eventually, we'll be like big people, and then they will just like, they'll be like, "Hey,
They'll
can
be like,
I go on the
wanna
podcast?"
be
They'll
right.
be like
I
lining
wanna
up.
be
They'll be
podcast.
lining
Yeah.
up.
That is a dream. That is a dream. You can always have guest podcast people to come back again. I'm always here. I'm here all night, folks.
That's why I joked about the very last episode, where like we know we're gonna hit the border on this episode. Get as many people back as we can.
Oh my god, that would be so
That'd be
fun.
cool.
TP everyone, and then we all walk to the border.
Oh
That
my
would be
god, you
pretty
guys
fun
would
for
all
me.
start where we left you in like your first episodes.
Yeah, we would
Oh
have
my
to TP everyone back. It would be a process, but it would be fun, I think.
It would
It'd
be
be a
cool
fun
to
process.
also be like, where are, like, when everyone joins in, like, what block are you at? Like, what chords are you at right now?
Yeah,
Yo, I'm getting excited for something that'll happen in like 5 years.
it's gonna be a very long time.
It will be.
There's probably gonna be people like we don't even like we have not talked to in like a year.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we don't pull, this is gonna be a niche reference, hopefully we don't pull a Sky Does Minecraft and alienate ourselves from all of our friends.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, hopefully we don't. And also, what, be a shitty person.
And just be a shitty
Ooh.
person.
Anyway, thank you guys for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Of course, of
It was
course.
fun.
I'm
Thanks for
gonna
coming on. Oh, we didn't
disconnect
say
and stop
bye.
recording.
All right,
Oh,
bye-bye.
bye!
Bye.